Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. And on this video, I'm actually doing a collab with someone, and I just thought that this video would bring a lot of value to a lot of people who are getting into the marketing agency space. And that video was originally meant to go on Thomas's channel, is the guy's name. If you're not following him, you should go follow him if you're interested in SMMA. But I originally wanted to do this collab because I saw he made a video about me a couple of months ago that literally like blew up. It had over 50,000 views, like literally a full breakdown of my agency. And I thought that it would be super awesome if we get together and we help his audience, which is predominantly people in the agency space. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's about 30 minutes or so long, but it was jam-packed with value. I'm actually revealing how to get the moolah, like the strategies behind building out our agency, our acquisition funnels, and everything to go along with that. Make sure you watch this video all the way through because I'm actually revealing a lot of our strategies. Like I said, acquisition, and I firmly believe that if you're in the agency space or you're thinking about getting in the agency space, it's gonna help you tremendously. So watch it. Let me know how you like it down in the comments below, and I'll see you shortly. All right. Thanks. Hey, Thomas. Thank you so much for having me, dude. You're the freaking best. I know, how we met was kind of interesting. You made a video about me and the agency and stuff like that. I found that pretty cool. That I reached out to you. I'm like, maybe we can help your audience. So I know your audience is like, really, really smart, but at the same time, the attention span is really, really short. And so I'm going to keep it short and simple. All right. So today I'm going to show you in a few steps how to build a successful marketing agency. Now, when I say a marketing agency, I'm going to show you, I'm going to basically speak from my experience. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not knocking anyone else and anyone else's hustle out there, like what they're telling you in terms of, how to build your agency, but I'm going to show you exactly how we built ours. And I'm going to lay out everything. I'm not going to keep anything from you. Okay. So let's get right into it. So the first thing is, you want to start with how you close people. Okay. Thomas has amazing content on how to freaking do this, how to reach out to people. It doesn't matter how you do that, whether you do it through cold calling, whether you do it through email or ads, it doesn't matter. Now, my opinion is that once you get to a certain point, you gotta delegate that low level activity to someone else or transition straight to paid advertising. Okay. And on this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those ads look like. Okay. Now, in terms of closing people, a lot of people are like, Ivan, how do I close more people? And I'm just like, dude, you know how many people, bro, actually reached out to me after you make that video on Instagram, and they asked me to, pretty like a lot. And so there was a lot of interest and a lot of people asking me the same question over and over and over again. Like, I have this client, this client, and this client. And I'm like, listen, the point of the matter is you need to know who you're talking to. You need to know what you're talking about. Why do I say that? Because it doesn't matter what kind of experience you have, as long as you sound like an expert, it doesn't matter. How do you become an expert? Three ways to become an expert. You need to educate yourself, first of all, by doing, watch YouTube videos on the subject, watch other people in the industry. Like, for example, for me in solar, there's people with solar channels out there, right? For example, if you want to educate yourself on the industry, you can watch my videos. You can watch my competitors' videos. It doesn't matter, right? But that's one of the ways. Second thing is podcast. There's a lot of people, installers even, that are posting, different episodes, different podcasts on how solar works, what the industry is like right now, yada, 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 so that you know who you're talking to at this very, very moment, okay? So that's the second point. And the third point is basically talking to clients. You cannot escape that. How do you become good? Well, after talking to 100 people in solar, you're going to pretty much get to know the industry. They're going to ask you the same freaking questions over and over and over again, right? And so once you already have the experience under your belt, you'll be able to become better just by virtue of putting those calls in those hours, right? So that's the first point. The second point is, once you outsource, when I say outsource, I mean, initially you want to be the man of everything. You want to be doing the ads, you want to be doing the outreach, you want to be doing the sales and everything else. However, once you scale your agency, you're going to need salespeople. So for me, my salespeople, I paid them 20 to 25% per close. And then I paid them 5% recurring. 5% recurring. Why? Because I want him to be involved in the process. I don't want him to be, just get paid, pump and dump, and then, leave it. I'm getting hot. Like, so you don't want to be pump and dump. You want to have people who are actually involved in the product, right? You want to have people who are involved in the process. And the only way to do that, and for them to care, you need to have them on a recurring basis. I've found 20 to 25% is pretty adequate, as long as you're getting about $2,000 per client at least, okay, per month. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, the next thing is obviously the acquisition. And I don't know, Thomas, will you allow me to share my screen so I can show you exactly?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you exactly what our acquisition strategy looks like. A lot of people are getting wet right now. They're ready to fucking see it. So let me show you exactly what it is. Can I share it? All right. So this is what it looks like. So this is the ad, guys. This is one of the ads, and I'm going to show you some videos also that you can find. By the way, quick tip, Power Ad Spy. If you're not using it, like, trust me, it's worth the money. And you can see everyone's ads on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Like, it's an amazing platform. But anyway, now you can see the copy. We're going to break the copy down, and I'm also going to show you some video ads and the landing page to go along with that. So when you're doing an ad, and that strategy, by the way, is only to be deployed once you have a couple of clients, meaning you can afford to reinvest the money that you're already getting back into this acquisition strategy. Okay. So when you build out an ad, you want to have a copy that, first of all, speak to your audience. So let's do a short breakdown. Solo pros, it's time to ditch the agency retainer and get guaranteed appointments on your calendar instead. Why am I saying this? Solo pro. So 3 things: addressing my audience. Second thing is ditching the retainer, what they hate. Okay. And the third thing is what they want: guaranteed appointments on your calendar instead. In that one sentence, because that's pretty much I'm addressing the audience, and that's what they want to hear. That's my headline, basically, right there, right? After spending over so that's credibility next. After spending over $20 million in solo ads here at Maximize Solo just in the past 3 years alone, that's resulted in over 1 million leads and 250,000 qualified appointments for us and our clients. And so we feel pretty confident that we can deliver outstanding results without the need to charge people first, and rather put our money where our mouth is. Why am I saying all this? Because a lot of your clients are going to be like, can you put your money where your mouth is? Why are you making me pay for shit? Right? And so that's where you're going to come in. That's where you're getting them, basically. You understand that? That's where you're getting them. Like, you're getting them by saying the right things. That's what an ad is, right? You're addressing your audience and you're speaking their language currently, right now. How it works, I'm now addressing the process. How it works is we'll give you a guaranteed amount of exclusive high-intent solar leads and appointments for the first month, or you won't pay us a penny. Due to the nature of this offer, we receive a lot of inquiries from solo pros to try this out risk-free, so spots remain limited, right? So it creates some scarcity. And then they go to the website. Worst case scenario, you walk away with a few free deals on the house. You literally have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click the link below, right? Okay, so that's the ad. Now that's the copy. Now this is the ad, and I want to show you what the ad looks like. You excited to see the ad?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go. That's the ad. You probably can't hear it, can you?
A little bit, but like it's fine. I guess we can see the subtitles.
I don't get guaranteed results completely risk-free to you. That's right. You're a Maximize Solo. We're so confident this will work for you that I wanted to make you an irresistible offer. We'll give you a guaranteed amount of exclusive, high-intent solo leads for the first month, or you won't pay us a penny. Go ahead and click the link below or around this video to book a call with our team and get onboarded immediately. Most of our clients who try this offer end up adding an extra 5 to 10 deals in the first 30 days at absolutely no cost to them. So you literally have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Go ahead and click the link below, book a call with our team, and we'll see you next. Okay, so basically that's what that's what one of the videos look like. You can literally steal. Like, I want people to literally, like, you could see me burning money. Like, that money is basically fake money. Like, you can order it on Amazon for like 20 bucks. And you burn money. You have to do something that's catchy, right?
It's
You
very
could
good.
literally steal my copy. You can steal my copy from, because obviously my guy who edits the videos, he's put subtitles on the videos, right? So what you can do is you can steal my copy. And here's other examples, by the way, with text above and below. You can steal my copy because my guy has written like the subtitles on the video, so you can just replace it for your industry. Okay, now that's one of the videos, and again, it works. Now, once you get into, that's the ad, but what is the landing page? The landing page looks like this, freaking dumb, simple. That's built on high level. You can use Thomas's high level 30 days and try this out. But basically, you could basically steal this, guys. Like, I want you to know, you can steal this. It's dumb, simple to build. Limited spots for new solo pros. Apply before. And this date, by the way, my team changes it every single month. So if it's, for example, March, it's going to be March 31st. It's going to be, if it's April, it's going to be April 30th, right? So this changes to create fake scarcity, all right? Now, add an extra 10 to 15 deals per month without paying agency retainers. Okay, bold headline. I'm telling you guys, the landing page I'm going to walk you through in a sec. But what's happening is this right here, because most people are going to be mobile users, like this right here is what makes the most amount of difference. Your headline, okay? Your headline and subheadline in the call to action. That is it. That's pretty much it. Dumb man's game, okay? Now, once they click on this, they fill out a form, yada, 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 and then they book a call. Pretty much that's how it works. Dumb man's game, okay? Now, displaying, get right onto it, displaying some testimonials showing that, you know, we are who we are. Yes, we've worked with Jordan Belfort. We used to actually build, so we built his entire marketing campaign for his courses, okay? So that shows, and I helped Jordan also build a solar sales team, okay? So that is in bold, red, whatever, because people know him. So how do you end up closing the wall for Wall Street? You know, so he was our client, and that gives us huge credibility. So you can build that, and I'm later on in this video, by the way, I'm going to show you how to actually get testimonials off of your clients. Okay, those guys are freaking stingy as fuck. All right. So again, our appointment stats. You want to show him some stats. Again, different call to action. Again, what our results say. Show them some, basically showing them social proof in different ways, right? It's not difficult to do that, okay? Testimonials, and that is it. It's stupid simple. It is stupid freaking simple to do this. I showed you the ad, showed you the copy, okay? I showed you the video, one of the videos. I don't want to bore you with another one, but basically we have a video with me laying on the beach. I'm going to show you just the start of it. Hold on.
Appointments. Just got a new one. System is so slick that it's helped over 200 solar owners, just like.
Right, and so running ads like this gets people's attention. Now, I used to do, guys, don't make my mistake. What I used to do was, it literally took me 2 years to realize, hey, why don't you fucking experiment? Why don't you, instead of run, you know, image ads, do video ads? Because I didn't want to show my face. What a dummy, huh? So once I started doing that and showing my face in the videos, the quality of the leads got so much better. So if anyone out there who's running ads for your agency right now, record yourself. Even if you sound like a dork, it doesn't matter. Like, people resonate with people, with human beings, okay? So do videos, trust me, okay? Don't ask me why. Another thing is, let me see if I'm on track. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is, maybe I'll stop sharing my screen for now. Next thing I want to talk to you about is, you know, results-based versus retainers. A lot of people talk about that. It's like super scary right now, right? The retainers are going away. I understand that. And I agree with that. The retainers are definitely going away. What that means is that when you try to get someone to buy from you, from a retainer standpoint, you tell them you're going to pay me, right? And whether you get results or not, it's none of my business. I get paid. My team gets paid. We eat, you don't. Okay. That's the underlying basically notion of what you're saying to them. So results based, they both work. And I'm going to show you how. When you offer them a results based, you could say, hey, you get on a call, you say, hey, we charge a one-time fee for doing this for you. It could be $2,000 to $4,000, depending on the industry. $2,000 to $4,000, and you're going to include 20 or 30 appointments. In our industry, it's like 20 appointments. Okay, we include 20 appointments. That is basically, we already cover our asses when it comes to paying our VAs and everything else like that. But that's like you have skin in the game of some sort, but you still charge them a one-time fee. And when people hear a one-time fee, they're like, oh, okay, so after that, I'm just paying for results. You're like, yeah. But let me tell you what happens. Once you tell them this, okay, you're gonna pay that one-time fee. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say, okay, you're gonna pay me X amount of dollars per appointment. In my industry, is $100 to $120 per appointment. And then after a month or two, because Steve's been super fucking happy with your work, what's going to happen is you're going to turn around and say, Steve, how about we have a call, mate? How about we have a call about, what's going on in our working relationship? And then Steve agrees. And then you let him know, hey, listen, Steve, I care about you so much, bro. Like, I seriously do. And I genuinely fucking do. I don't want them to overpay. Okay. So what I do is I do the math in front of the guy. I pull my calculator. Okay. I pull my calculator and do simple fucking math. And the math is simple. I'm going to show you. So if they're paying $2,000, okay, plus, now let's do this first. If they're paying $120, which is what we charge people, right? Results based, correct? If we pay, if they pay $120 per appointment and they do 20 appointments, that is, I'm not good at math, so I'm gonna do 2,400, correct? 2,400. Now, what happens is we charge people. I'm gonna let you know what we do. We charge them $30 per appointment booked. That is confirmed in Go High Level. Yes, we use also Go High Level. Calls are recorded, everything else. So for someone that has been a qualified appointment with notes and everything else from our VAs, they pay us $30. Now, I don't make money on that deal, right? It's probably break even considering the phone numbers that we buy, the software and everything else. However, that adds value to the client. And so we retain them for longer, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So if we do 20 appointments times $30, that's $600. $600. You remember that? So 600 times that by 600 plus 2,000. That's 2,600, right? That's 2,600. Now, that's pretty much still more expensive if you think about it. If they do only 20 appointments a month, it's still more expensive for them to switch to the retainer model. But what if Steve happens to have a freaking amazing month and they do 50 appointments? Let's do the math on that. If they do 50 appointments, times that by $30, that's $1,500 plus your $2,000. That's $3,500. Let's do the math. If Steve was still on the results based, which is $120, they'll be paying 6 G's. So you're saving them money. So what happens is, guys, what I am trying to tell you with that is you can get him in through the door with the results base and then switch him later to the retainer base. And trust me, we do it. It works. There's, again, more than one way to skin a cat. However you want to do it. I'm just sharing with you my experience. Okay. That's cool. Now, now let's talk about the retention. So once you have, like, what's the retention? In order to retain a client, you need two things. You need to provide them value, and you got to do this with a VA. You have to have a freaking VA. Just remember this. Leads alone won't cut it, guys. You need to have someone that is going to call your clients leads, bottom line. So get someone. I'm going to show you exactly how to get people to do that for you. Okay. The best way to find someone like that is, I'm telling you, just get someone from, I use people from Mexico. So I use people from Mexico. That's the niche that I found. Okay. I invested close to $25,000 in building a call center. So I'm telling you this without you paying a penny. Okay. Get people from Mexico that were deported from the United States back to Mexico. A lot of these people, they have lived in the United States for most of their life. So their English is perfect. They're hardworking individuals. They can't get back to the US. They're perfectly happy with you, with working with you and delivering your clients' results, right? So you pay them $4 to $6 an hour plus $10 per appointment. You got that? Okay, cool. And the next thing for retention also is you need to have the right communication. So you let them know if you're not in the United States, if your clients are in the United States, they're not, then disregard that. But if your clients are in the United States and you're not in the States like I am, I'm in freaking Bulgaria. That's in Eastern Europe. So we have different time zones. I don't have my team working, night shifts. So we do regular shifts. Okay. So we let them know, hey, within this hour and this hour, your messages, your requests are going to be answered. All good. And then once they know that, they're not going to bother you. Hey, why didn't you answer my text or message? Well, dude, it's like 4 a.m. where we're at. We sleep. Okay. We're human beings. So basically that's that. Now, the next step is how to actually get testimonials. And a lot of people are like, hey, I want to do what you do, but just because I'm starting out, I don't have testimonials. Well, first of all, guys, I'm going to tell you this. First of all, you can get people to record testimonials for you. Okay. And I'm going to explain. A lot of people are like, well, that's a scam. No, that's not a scam. Actually, what it is you're being diligent with your money, meaning you want to have the lowest cost per acquisition and the lowest cost per lead possible. And that's going to come through social proof. I'm telling you. So what you need to do is get some people to record some videos for you. You can even tell them what to say and whatever. I know that's like counterintuitive, but I'm gonna explain to you what my thought process behind is this. For me to scam someone is for them to come in and for me to promise them something and for me to not deliver on my promise, right? That is walk away with their money or whatever. Like that's a scam. Okay. With this, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do persuasion. We're trying to persuade them so they can become our client, because how can you help someone if they're not your client? You cannot, right? And once you have a little bit of a client base, the way you get testimonials after that is you basically say, again, Steve, let's hop on a call, man. Let's see how you're doing. I want to make sure you're doing well. I want to make sure, we take care of you. And then Steve's going to say, of course I have time for that. If you say, hey, Steve, here's what you don't do. Don't be like, Steve, can you please record like a 2-minute video for me? Steve's like, what the like, dude, record a 2-minute video? What am I going to get? Right? People are like that, guys. Don't get mad when people think that and don't do it for you. I've waited weeks, months for clients to record testimonials. Guess what? We never got it. So I'm telling you what to do. Get them on the call, a client retention call. Okay. Get them on the call. And then the last, literally talk about their campaign, talk about their experience, everything else. Don't record the call. And then last minute is say, hey, Steve, by the way, man, you're so fucking cool. I love working with you. Do you mind if I record a 2-minute video? I'm just going to ask you like a couple of basic questions for my future marketing campaigns. Would you mind sharing your experience with people? Guess what? What do you think Steve's going to say? No, I am an asshole. I'm not going to do that. Well, of course, Steve's going to agree. And there you go. You have a testimonial. Okay. There you go. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you is, guys, I cannot stress this. I'm going to share my screen again. Next thing is, guys, like I'm going to show you. That's how Thomas actually found me. That's how we got together. Okay. So he found my YouTube channel first. Okay. And you can see this. I've been doing this for over 3 years. I've been doing this for over 3 years. There's videos on my channel of literally solar related videos, testimonials, like free content, testimonials. Like that's what I'm doing. Okay. So people cannot tell me you're just starting out, because if they go to my YouTube channel, they see that I've had this shit going on for like years. I didn't just come out saying like I've been doing this for 10 years. Well, show me. The best way to show someone is go to YouTube. You cannot cheat the system. The videos for like 3 years. And so I'm telling you, this channel, I know it's not as big as Thomas, because Thomas is a top G. Okay. But with my small freaking audience in solar, guys, this gets me a minimum of 3 to 5 meetings a day. 3 to 5 meetings a day, a minimum, by bare minimum, from this channel alone. I'm providing value, number one. Number two, people see that I am who I am. Number three, they can see that I'm a true expert in my field, which does wonders. And people are very, very warm when they come to talk to us. All right. Next thing is, yeah, you already kind of seen the website. Create an ebook. It's freaking stupid easy to create an ebook. Okay. There's like tools, like AI tools that can do that for you now for like in like 3 clicks. You don't even have to bust your ass to be able to do this like I did, when I was coming up with that stuff. But people download it. Like people actually download books like that. And I'm going to show you also what I did was I created this. So I wanted to teach my clients that if Steve wants to come in and Steve wants to advertise across 3 zip codes, that's not going to fucking work, because I'm not a scam artist. Like I want to make sure that I provide value to Steve. Okay. And so I created a course that teaches people how to sell over the phone. That's not for you guys. I'm just telling you what I've done for my audience. Okay. That's not for you to buy or whatever. I'm just telling you what I've done for my audience. I wanted to, and a lot of my clients ended up buying this as an upsell because they wanted to get from the door knocking. Solar is a very door knocking based industry and like face to face. And after COVID, of course, COVID accelerated things a lot to doing over the phone and Zoom calls, which is what this course is based on. Is basically, again, shows that I know what I'm talking about, and it teaches people how to basically do this from the comfort of their home. Okay. And it works wonders, because now we only work with people who sell over the phone. We do not work with people who are going to come in and are going to give us 3 zip codes, because I turn them down. I do not want any unhappy clients. I already know what's going to happen. If you come in with 3 zip codes and you're willing to only sell in these 3 zip codes, the likelihood of me failing is too big, and the risk for me is too big for me to take. So you're just going to waste my time, and I don't want that to happen. And they appreciate that. So I just tell them to buy the course, right? Now, the next thing I have is this, which is it's teaching my clients, and as it turned out, a lot of people in the agency space are also freaking buying this. I didn't know, but basically this shows my audience how to deliver kick-ass results the way we do it. We spend over 30 mil in solar ads, and it basically teaches people how to fish, okay? How to generate solar leads, okay? So, and maybe we could put like a link in the description or whatever. But pretty much
the culmination of everything, everything you learned from basically running an agency and making it into a program.
Yeah, everything, dude. Like it's just like I wanted to walk away, not walk away, but I wanted to literally like teach people how to fish. I wanted to teach people how to fish. And as it turned out, if you do end up, after you built your agency, if you do end up creating a course, guess what? And you show people how to do that. I used to think in my mind, people are going to steal this and then they're going to steal my bread. I'm like, bro, Like, what universe do you live in? There's more, there's a lot for everyone. Okay. So what's going to happen is, especially my audience, which is like the solo professionals, they don't realize this is a full-time job. They don't know. They don't know the running ads, optimizing them, creating videos, editing videos, doing everything to make sure that their campaign is successful could end up being a full-time job. But once they get the course and they realize, yo, actually, I don't want to do this anymore, man. Maybe I can hire Ivan to do this for me, right? Or his team, right? And so that's how it ends up working. So I don't know. I hope I wasn't all over the place. I was trying to give you as much value as I possibly could in the shortest time frame possible. But
No,
yeah, do you have any questions for me, bro?
I guess what's your cost per when you run the ads? What's your cost per appointment or cost per lead? Because I mean,
When you
it's a really good ad and it's a really good landing page. So I'm guessing probably.
Yeah, so my lead cost is anywhere between, I would say, 20 and $40. And one out of three ends up being an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, so my appointment cost is around, I would say, $80 to $120. Sometimes less, but I would say I want to speak averages. So it's about $80 to $120. And our cost per acquisition on a good month is under $800.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that's how we scaled, and that's how you and that's how basically anyone could. Now, if you decide to deploy different methods like cold calling, emailing, everything else, more power to you. We just wanted to zero in on what works, and it just does, you know. I've also, one thing I haven't tried for the agency is creating like a webinar and have people like literally become clients off of the webinar, you know.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that's gonna work. Because it's, if you structure your offer in a like, for example, if everyone's read, you know, the $100 million offers by Alex Hormozy, right? That's like the Bible for us.
Yeah.
So if anyone's read that, if you know how to structure an offer properly, like, you're good.
Yeah.
You should be good.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And so what would you recommend right now for people that don't have and like no testimonials? What would you recommend? You said
Yeah.
first, and I really agree with this, like learn about your client, like actually talk to them. And I also recommend like
Yeah.
don't even just do cold calls, like actually walk into a business and like look at them in the eyes and realize that, you know, when you're going to try and sell them something, like you actually don't know anything about them, about what they're selling. So that's really
Exactly.
like valuable.
Yeah, for
But yeah,
sure.
do you have anything to add on that?
Yeah, so for the testimonials, like I said, you need to. That's what I did at the beginning. I don't feel ashamed because I've never scammed anyone in a way that I never, like, I would rather the client be. I would rather get the shit out of the deal and not get paid than obviously, you know, uh put my client at a loss.
Yeah.
And so I feel perfectly fine if I get one of my friends to record and tell them what to say in the video, just because I can get people to respond to my ads or my landing pages or whatever. Okay. I feel perfectly fine because I know that if that client's going to come in, I'm going to cherish him like he's a $1 million, right? And to me, that's the difference. Because I say to people, listen, what if you see a business that has all the testimonials in the world, you end up buying from them? Doesn't matter what it is. Could be a course, it could be a whatever, it could be an agency service, and then bouncing and not delivering on their promises that they've made to you. Who's a scammer now? The guy who made their friend do a testimonial for them because they don't have any and they're starting out, but they're willing to cherish every single client like $1 million, or the guy that has all the testimonials in the world couldn't give a single solitary fuck about their clients? Who's a scammer?
Yeah.
Right? So that's how I see it. So guys that are just starting out, do not worry. Do not worry. You're gonna get your real testimonials. Okay. But if you don't have any testimonials, all right, go ahead and do what we just talked about.
Okay, well, I think that wraps it up, man. Thanks for coming on,
Appreciate
bro. Really appreciate it. You delivered honestly some bombs, bro.
You
And yeah,
did.
where can
Thanks,
people
bro.
like talk to you? I guess your Instagram, and I'm gonna link it below.
Yeah, they can reach me on Instagram. I try to help people
Yeah.
as much as I can. And some people just ask me, don't ask me like super long form questions and stuff like that, because I don't have, honestly, like, I'm running 3 businesses right now and super slumped, and I try to do it like literally when I'm in the toilet, like when I'm doing the do, like that's what I'm trying to answer my Instagrams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to make it quick. So anyway, but if you're interested in basically doing in knowing how to generate leads, or you're thinking about getting into the solar industry, you can also check out the course that I have, because I think it's going to be of tremendous value for people that are the need to get to the need to know how to generate results for their clients so they can retain them for a very, very long time.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. See you.
Hey, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so we boost the algo and people can see it. More and more people can see it, or share it with your friends, your like-minded buddies. And also leave a comment down below. Let me know if you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know what topics you want me to cover next. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.